So to progress now, we need one more round of Wolfsbane to grow, and we need this thing to finish making that. So that's 10 minutes on that, and then the Malvein requirement will be done. And the Wolfsbane is still growing. I don't know how much longer that's going to need. I can check on the Yakety Yaks. Alright, that one's ready to grow up. Need to thin their numbers a bit. But I'm trying to not blow up the whole... There we go. No. You gotta grow up. You need more beef. What? Oh, that one was just like sliding for a little bit. Okay. That gives us a bit more meat for our food. And throw that in there. Wool. Okay. Alright, so at this point, we are making progress. We just need some time to pass. Looks like the Kindle Waste Hollowed Halls are over there. So I could go do another Hollowed Halls. I wonder what level it is. Oh, I need a key, though. I can't get in there without a key. Kindleways Bone Key. Ah, it's a good thing I looted all that ectoplasm shards. 2 giant bones. From the Cyclops. Alright. Get the dog buff. Going to need another altar. There we go. Alright, so that's it right there. Okay, so here and then east. Hey, Monkey Chat. Hi, Julio. Oh. Why do I have this here? Alright, I thought this was a tower. It is not. I don't think I need to keep this here. How'd you go up like that? There's a skill on the tree, the talent tree, called Updraft, and once per glide, you can dump your mana to make like a magical updraft that shoots you upward. Muck, you must craft cat bait. Yeah, at some point. I'm putting that off. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. Oh, there's sulfur and... you know what? I don't know that I'm going to need that, but... hang on a sec. Alright, we don't want this square to include that stuff. Alright, so this is for the hollowed hulls, but also, if I ever need those materials, they now spawn right next to that. Oh, I did not mean to bring the hand spindle. Hang on a sec. Actually, the hand spindle, I think I can destroy this. This was like 100% replaced by the automatic spindle. So I think we can just toss that. This is a one-hand... oh, that's a two-hander. Oh, okay. I've lost all interest in that. Okay. Speaking of skill points, have I looked at this? I've only got one. Okay. Nothing to spend at the moment. Alright, let's see what level these guys are. I had a few levels above the last place. And I still had to pop some potions and stuff because the Scythe guys and the Cyclops just hit really freaking hard. So we're gonna see how strong this stuff in here is. Oh, there was a dude in that jar. Level 25. Is that Shroud? There's Shroud in here? I hate it. Dude, doesn't that mean this place is gonna have like a timer on it? Excellent ectoplasm at the ectoplasm press unlocked. Now, so far, each key has required 100 ectoplasm from the previous place, so I need to make sure to loot this stuff, I imagine. Just did this Hollowed Hall last night. Oh, yeah? Oh. I was expecting the whole place to have Shroud in it, but this room doesn't have it. Red marble. Prayer of the Flame. Gear repaired. I have never seen this many of these things. I've seen, like, at most, usually, like, 2 at a time, because those summoner guys make, like, 2 of those at a time. Dried purple berries. Let's get Chain Lightning out. Greater mana pot. Alright. There's a spawner right there. What the heck? Oh my god. Dude, I am aiming at the dude right in front of me. It's not cooperating. Here we go. Oh, that chain lightning. It's like, sometimes good and sometimes it's fickle. Fireball system versus chain lightning seems like you want the number damage numbers at once or damage numbers staggered in a line. Well, the thing with, there's a few other things, like Fireball has the big radius, also Fireball hurts objects, so you could use Fireball to destroy spawners, for example. And Chain Lightning has a stun component to it. Alright, that spawner's dead. Alright, both spawners are dead. Okay, seems like that's it over here. Food buff wore off. As I just eat a steak dinner right in front of this guy. Oh my god, another one? Eating mid-fight, pulling a Skyrim. It wasn't intentional. I thought the fight was over, and then that guy rounded the corner. I'm like, oh, there's more. Like, is streaming your full-time job? Yes. I mean, you could say it's content creation because part of my income is from streaming and part of it's from YouTube. But yeah, I have full-time. Lots of stuff in here. That's pretty cool. I've been considering streaming. Wasn't sure how sustainable it is if you don't get much viewers. I would suggest, if you are interested in streaming, try it out as a hobby. And if it takes off, great. Then you can decide that. But if it doesn't ever get sustainable, then you've just lost some of your free time. And then that's it. And you can decide if you enjoy it and you want to continue it just, because you enjoy it. But I did this for a couple of years as a hobby, as just something I enjoyed. And yeah, after like the first few months, it started bringing in a little bit of side income, which, is great. Oh god. Oh god, this is like a trap. But you do not want to, like, quit your day job for this and then find out, like, this is not going to work. I didn't think I needed to use the potion, but then he leapt on me. Yeah, I was trying to... I don't know. I was trying to force Chain Lightning to work there, and it was not. Let's see. Food. Drink. Come on, drink. Yeah, you don't want to put all your eggs in the, oh, I'm going to stream and it'll pay my bills basket, because I'd say, there's like less than 1% of streamers can sustain, like, pay all their bills with streaming. There is a larger percentage of them that it's like they can stream and they get some income from it. And then there's, like, the vast majority of them are just doing it because they like it and they're unable to really pull an income from it. Did all that stuff despawn? Huh. I guess since those mobs were spawned by a trap, after they had nothing to hit, they just disappeared. I successfully disarmed the trap by dying. Your wife continued to work up until last year, wasn't it? Yeah, she wanted to keep working, and of course, being a double income household was great, because we, had more leeway. But then there just came a time period where she hated her job, and I was like, do I make enough to cover the both of us? And she's like, it would be tight, but yeah, and I was like, okay, if you want, you can stop that. I could give you a few hours of work each day, and then you could just take care of the house. And she's like, no, it's fine. And then, like, one bad week at work later, she's like, is that offer still on the table? Because I hate life right now. I was like, yeah. So since then, she helps me handle... Wow, that was a good shot. Since then, she helps me handle the uploads to YouTube and some other things, and she, also does, like, all the household stuff and meal prep and things like that. Ow. Alright, there's 5 locks for this door. Bro, what? Joking right now. Alright, so these dudes are the keys to this area. Oh god, we got a scythe dude. Okay, so the red lava stuff that hurts me, it's also hurting the undead. it's another one dead. 2 locks remaining. Sitting in a room alone talking to yourself all day sounds like work to me. It is. It's a different kind of work. Like, for example, when I worked in tech support, which was my last job, I was in tech support and helping people fix computers and stuff for like 7 years. And I was good at I hated doing it. Like, there's something soul eroding, like having people call you and they're already mad every single day. But I was doing that and I was good at it, although I hated it, and that was like 7 years. And that was 40 hours a week, right? I mean, not counting commute and stuff like that, I was just clocked in for 40 hours a week. This job, I do 55 to 60 hours a week. But I really enjoy it. So it's different, right? Yeah, sure, there's some days I'm tired and stuff like that, but there's never been a day where I just didn't want to stream. Which is evident by the fact that I have streamed almost 3 years without taking a day off, which includes weekends. So it's like, if you're doing something you want to do, it doesn't feel like work, even if you're putting in way more effort. Alright, the barrier unlocked, but I want to see if there's anything else over here. Do what you love and you'll never twerk a day in your life or something like that. Yeah, I think you nailed it. I remember you didn't like the grind for this game the first time they tried it. Did they change something about that? I don't know if you're remembering that correctly. I played this game for a long time when it first came out. Like, I put like 40, 50 hours into it. But it's like, so there was some other game that got my attention, so I stopped. But yeah, it was... It is something I enjoy. They have added a lot of new stuff in the last 2 years of early access, so... Like these mega dungeons, for example, these weren't here at the beginning. How the hell did you discipline yourself like that, though? That's talent. Again, like, it's just something I really enjoy. Like, when I first started streaming, you know, I was watching, like, guides and stuff online, like, here's how to stream, here's how to be successful. And one of them was like, you know, you need to take days off to recharge. And so I streamed, like, my first week, I took a day off, and then the whole day I was just thinking about, like, ways I could improve the stream. And I'm like, alright, the next time, I'm just gonna take the next day off when I feel like I need another day off. It's been 7 years since then. Yeah, at this point, like, if there's a medical emergency or something, I'm sure there will come a day where I have to take a day off, but until that happens... Oh god, there's a Cyclops there. No! Yeah. I got boxed in. There's a spawner there too, at least. Well, that's a long run. But yeah, at this point, it's honestly just like a fun thing to bring up in conversation. Like, when talking with sponsors, their eyebrows always shoot up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm consistent, like, uh-huh. And, you know, they're used to working with streamers that can't even, like, get up early. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I have streamed every day and not missed a day in 7 years. And they're like, oh, okay, so you keep a good schedule. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, I have not I have not taken a day off, like not like a weekday or anything. Not a weekend or anything, I mean to say. Okay, that spawner is dead. Oh. I thought he was going to die from that last fireball. Okay. Spawner number 2. That spawner's dead. I think there's a rune on the Cyclops. I think that has to die. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna need some room to kite around if I have to fight him. Potion just in case. Oh my god, I was full health. Are you serious? What? Like, I had gotten clipped by him before, and it hadn't taken my whole health bar away. Oh my gosh. Now, this place being a few levels higher is definitely noticeable. Different attack, yeah.